at Princeton Barber Shop today with Adam Fields. He's the co-owner here, and he's going to tell us just a little bit about being a barber. So thank you, Adam, for helping us out with this, talking to high school students. So tell them exactly what you do on a typical day. And we kind of can guess, but I know it's probably a little more detailed than what we think.
Pretty simple. Deal a lot with the public, answer a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages, and just daily business, just bills, and just like anything else, it's
so not only
always something to keep up with.
Not only the hair cutting, but you've also got to run the business as well.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you have to do to become a barber? What are the steps that you have to
There's a couple different ways now. You can attend a kind of vocational school, or the one we went to was actually a barber college, and you're eligible for student loans and all that stuff to do it. But there's also an apprentice program in West Virginia now.
Okay.
And if you go to the school, we were 1,800 hour students, but they've backed it off. It's 1,200 now. And if you do an apprentice, it's like a little over 2,000 hours apprentice time, but you still have to do your education online.
Okay. Where's the closest place to do that in West Virginia?
Charleston, West Virginia. It's the only actual barber college in the state of West Virginia, and I think the vocational school maybe in Greenbrier County or somewhere does one now.
Okay.
And there was Carver at Charleston at Bell, but it's no longer there.
So. Okay, so Charleston, that's good. So what led you to this? I know you haven't always been in this field.
No, just I was working a lot. I have 3 kids. It takes a lot to make ends meet, and I just always wanted to work for myself, and it had to be convenient for me and my kids, and it's worked out well.
Well, I think it's a good career move. I think it was a big need in our area, and I know you're always super busy.
Always busy.
Every day busy.
Yeah.
It's hard to get an appointment. You got to call ahead. And they do an excellent job. They've cut both of my boys' hair since they were little, so they do a fabulous job. So tell our students, what do you think is the most challenging thing about this line of work?
Just if you work for yourself, you can't call in.
Right.
You have to be here. If you're not here, nothing gets done. You don't make any money. That's one thing about this career. I have to be standing here.
Right.
To keep money coming in. If I stay home, it stops.
Plus, it's a non-stop day on your feet.
Right. All day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we work Saturdays too. So that's when most people are off work, and it's convenient for them. And you have to be convenient to be successful. You have to be here.
Right. So it can be long hours, I'm sure. What would you tell students would be a rewarding thing about this type of career?
The best part about it is being your own boss, and the worst part is being your own boss. I mean, it's full time. When you go home, you still have to answer people. Just never stops.
Right.
But that's a good thing. I mean, we do appointments now. So if my kids need picked up from school, I can break away and go get them. And if they have something going on, I'm there, so it's worked out well.
Right. Give our students some life advice. What would you tell them?
Don't overlook the vocations, the technical schools, the technical jobs. There's fewer and fewer people doing them.
Right.
They're in high demand.
And can make good money doing that.
Absolutely. Without all the college debt.
Right. I think that's great advice. What about advice if they think they want to do something like this? What would you tell them?
Just be consistent and stay after it.
I think that's great advice. Adam, we thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Princeton Barber Shop, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.